Welcome to the Oh Hell Yeah podcast.
It's an interesting episode.
Indeed.
You know what? People would message me, the fans, really. One person, Jeff, asked what's going to happen after the series. And I said, you know what, man? I've decided that it's not worth it. Sports is not something you talk about in a podcast. It's not evergreen.
Sure.
Don't even bring it up.
Don't even bring it up.
Why bring it up?
Don't even bring it up. I certainly don't want to hear about it.
Saying don't bring it up is kind of like bringing it up.
It is. We've brought it up. We have brought it up.
And now listen, I'm just going to say this. When I would go back and watch that old video, which is last week's video, I was so like, I don't want to use the word defeated, but I was just so like, it's done.
Yeah, we were in very different places.
It's just so bizarre.
It's crazy how fast it changes.
You were already planning.
I
You
had
were
already
planning,
committed to a World Series
of all
ticket.
this is that the series was too old because I planned. I was on kayak.
Yeah.
I told my mom I'm coming. And you're like, yeah. Hey, you know what? It's down 2-0. It's hard.
Anything could happen.
And then you're like, my buddy's going to get a suite, $20,000. So we're all going to chip in. I got in a fight with my lady. Should I put $1,000 down? Oh. And I'm like, he should be planning. And it just, what the I'm so sorry, man. And as a Canadian, you can expect that.
I can expect that. Yes, I appreciate you saying that. It was brutal to watch.
I will say, if we're all wondering why, if you live under a rock, the Toronto Blue Jays are going to the World Series the first time in 32 years, and in dramatic fashion.
And the Mariners still never been.
When George Springer hit that home run, yes, I screamed. Yes, I heard my little voice. Yes, I jumped for joy with my little legs in the air. My wife pointed and laughed. And I said, don't record that.
Yeah.
But anyway, my second thought was, oh no, Brent's going to kill himself. Oh no.
You know what happened? Maddie was like, do you want me to come watch the game with you? And I was like, yeah, of course. And she was like, are you sure? Because I feel like the last couple I watched with you, they lost.
I know.
And the ones I watched without you, that you watched without me, they won.
All women think this way. My wife is like, every time I was wearing the Dodger hat when they played you, they won. I'm like, well, and then on a Sunday, she left a Dodger hat at her friend's house, and she's like, we have to go get the hat. The game's today. Why do women are so... They're like jocks.
Very
They're superstitious.
Yeah. But then the Mariners were winning for 7 innings, and she wasn't. She got off work, and then she came, and she got to the bar where I was watching the game in the 7th inning, as they walked that first guy. And so after the home run, she was like, do you want me to leave?
I think you might have to leave my life.
Yeah, I think I would like everyone to leave.
Yeah, spring training, I think I need to be alone. I need to be single. And then if they win the World Series, we'll get back together.
But
only after the World Series.
Only after the World Series.
Yeah, I was thinking about you. I was thinking about like, oh no, all my Seattle friends. There's a couple people from Seattle that I was like, good. But for the most part... I will say, as much as Seattle, the Mariners specifically need this because the Seahawks did win.
Yeah.
I think the country of Canada needed it more.
You think so?
Just because the 51st state stuff.
Yeah.
The annexation stuff. I got buddies getting booed at comedy shows saying they're Canadian.
Is that true?
Yeah, like Matt O'Brien. Shout out to Matt O'Brien, good comic. He was on a cruise ship and he says, "So I'm from Canada." He was getting actively, audibly booed.
That's crazy, dude.
Booed. Which the irony of all this is I guess you're just booing other countries. Why don't you?
Yeah, any other country.
So what about the guys from the Philippines that work on this boat? Do you boo them for cutting your roast beef? Boo.
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 This should be an American job.
Boo. A little less fat on that one. But boo. Boo. So Canada, I think, I cried, obviously tears of joy, but I think the country needed a win. We had a prime minister step down. The president of the United States, the most powerful person in the world, said we're going to make it the 51st state. And a lot of us he probably could.
Who's going to stop him?
Yeah.
So far, nobody stopped him from doing anything he wanted to do.
So I think we needed a win politically in many respects,
Sure.
But man, I will say the Canadian fans, they're not piling up on you guys online.
No.
They're in the comments. I'm watching so many Springer compilation with Moneyball, comment videos, weaving it in with Joe Carter, all that stuff. And a lot of them like, hey, as a Blue Jays fan, I feel for the Mariners. Hey, I'm a Blue Jay fan, but I feel for you guys. You guys fought a good fight. They're not piling up on you. We're very Canadian about it.
Sure, I guess, whatever. I'll never forgive all of those Canadians who would invade T-Mobile Park and then go to the Comedy Underground to sober up, quote unquote, until they could drive home less drunk. And they were some of the worst audiences you've ever experienced.
But they paid a ticket and they sat
But
there.
they did. They paid for a ticket and they sat there.
So, bad audience member, no audience member, I know what's better.
Bad audience member, still an audience member. And we need you, folks.
Yes, come to the shows. Please come.
Please come.
I'll leave it with this. I priced out some tickets, and I think it's cheaper if someone in Toronto flies to LA, puts himself in a hotel, rents a car, goes to Dodger Stadium with the exchange rate than it is to actually watch a game in
Rogers Center, really?
Yeah.
Wow. So you think you're going to try to go to a game in LA?
Maybe. I don't know, man.
This is Oasis all over again, my man.
I know it is Oasis all over. But the thing is, I can't be the real me. I can't be a Jays fan surrounded by Dodger fans because they'll hurt me.
No, they won't.
But the thing is, this is what it felt like to be a closeted man in the 50s. I can't come out around everybody. They'll beat me up. I'd love to cheer for how I want to cheer.
Yeah, you have it just as bad as closeted gay men in the 50s.
I really do. There's boys I want to cheer on, but they won't let me.
But they won't let me. Oh, they won't let me kiss my beautiful boys.
My beautiful, beautiful, friendly boys. I think maybe, I don't know. It's like $1,000 for a seat in the.
I mean, it's going to be just as much in Dodger Stadium, isn't it?
No, that is the Dodger Stadium.
Oh yeah.
But then I thought,
what is it at Rogers Center right now?
3,000
USD. Andre, 3 stacks.
I thought I was gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna swoop in with my crazy, wacky American money and be like, I'll take 4, just so I can put my jacket down.
See, and this is why you can't have socialized healthcare, because then everybody's got extra money for stadium
Not true.
seats.
They tax people very heavily there, more than any state would in America, and the dollar's not doing as well. But sure.
But they can go to the doctor.
But so then so the flight's there. If me and the wife decided to take a flight there, it'd be $800 each.
Okay.
With a dog going
round
through
trip.
Round trip.
Yeah.
With
And then they
dog.
might not let you back in.
Yeah. Going with the dog. Tell my mom and dad, but tell my mom to be like, hey, I'm here. Oh, great. Can you also fix this lamp?
Yeah,
Your brothers are useless. Can
yeah.
you also do this? Your brothers are useless. Oh, the neighbors suck. Can you talk to them? Your brothers are useless. Okay, one lives here. You can ask him any day of the week. Yeah, that's me. Travel across the country. And then rent a car because you want to get around. Because I got a dog.
Gotta get around. You got the dog.
And then have to.
Would you stay with your mom? Or would you
Yes,
get
with
out
my
to-
mom. Yeah, and then we have to the game, which would be great. But there's another piece of me, and it's not that I don't believe my team. It's that the Dodgers are really good.
Dodgers are so good.
And if they whip my team, and I paid fucking $5,000 for 2 seats, I'd be like,
that's rough. That's rough. That's rough.
so.
But I mean, also, even if that does happen, you
said I went to a World Series.
You went to a World Series game and you saw like Shohei Ohtani hit 7 home runs against your team. That's unfortunate, but you are witnessing history.
Also, how often can you say? I mean, you could have said this as well if they won, but you could say I watched both my home teams.
Yeah,
I watched my team that I was born with, and then I also watched the team that I've loved for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So. I think we might go. I don't know.
I hope so.
I was looking at it. It's like $1,000. It's $1,000.
You gotta go. It's not my money, so I say you gotta go.
$1,000 is a lot of fucking moolah. You know
It's
how
a lot
much
of
a
money.
suite is going for in Rogers Center? Like the box that your buddy
Yeah,
had?
I'm at 30K, 50K.
90K USD, 90K Canadian.
Holy shit. I'd love to know, because there's like hotel rooms in Rogers Center. I'd love to know what a hotel room is for one night.
If you get a hotel in Rogers Center, there's no guarantee you get a field view one. But if you do, those are fucked.
You can't pay for the one that has the field view?
You can, but those are only certain amount.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're not all
though.
field view.
That's what I'm saying. But I bet you can pay. I wonder how much it is to pay
someone's
for the
auctioning
field
that
view.
off. Yeah. But enough about my team and that I'm gonna. Yeah, I was more nervous doing these games than I was for my fucking wedding.
Don't let Courtney hear you say that.
She did. I told her. By the way, my wife, she's currently got a fever of 102.
What the hell?
Yeah.
She's got Blue Jays fever?
She has Blue Jays fever? She has a fever of 102 right now.
She got COVID or something?
No, I think she's just, she took tests.
Okay.
She thinks I'm out getting her medicine. Instead, I like to do a podcast. Yeah. She has no clue about any of this.
He needs to do this.
I need to do it, babe.
Babe.
This is for my health.
Yeah.
Speaking of
mental health is important too.
Speaking of sports, you know what? This podcast, aside from being just a couple of guys hanging out in a garage, never been done.
Never been done.
For the first time ever, I have to say, you know what? Kash Patel, you're doing a good job.
Did something right, I think.
You're stopping sports gambling.
I guess hey,
Kash,
come on the pod. Take a victory lap, buddy.
Kash, I have to say, you arrested Chauncey Billups this morning.
Chauncey Billups.
Wow, a sitting coach in the NBA.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. A sitting coach, an actual coach in the NBA going down for a gambling scheme.
A world champion.
Yeah.
A fucking finals MVP with the Detroit Pistons.
He was a finals MVP. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Big Shot Bill or Bill
That was,
Big Shot?
That was Robert Horry, Big Shot Bob.
Big Shot Bob. Chauncey Billups' nickname something Big Shot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, because he's... So, do you know what the whole scandal's about?
I glanced at it this morning. I feel like the big news story hit this morning.
Chauncey Billups was a part of an illegal poker ring.
With the mafia.
Shout out to the mafia.
Shout out the mafia.
Can you please?
Still doing it.
I know, right? We're talking like, we've been talking about oligarchs and fucking broligarchs. The mafia's out there still grinding.
And just a real lunch pail, hard hat kind of crime guys. They're not doing it on computers. No, they just show up every day and they take people's money.
You know what? They're the meat and potatoes of the crime world.
Yeah.
They're out there doing the dirty
Alejandro
work.
Kirks of crime.
Yeah. They're not like
hustle guys.
They're not trying to hack your computers. They're just trying to shake you for some cash.
Shaking you down. Fundamentals.
Yes.
Sticking to the fundamentals.
They're the chess pass of organized crime.
Exactly.
They're just trying to hey, listen, if you want to have a business here, you got to give me a little bit you got to grease me a little bit.
We're going to ground and pound you.
Yeah, I'm selling coke and opium and possibly people, but I'm also shaking down businesses.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take money out of some fucking corporate guy's pocket through computer hacking. No, I'm not using bots. I'm not selling counterfeit shit. I'm just shaking you down.
And you know what they're not using? AI.
Yeah. You know what? The mafia.
They're giving those jobs to American greaseballs.
Yeah, yes. Overweight, overpaid greaseballs are shaking people down. So what they're doing is, I'm not sure what the family is. I won't mention it because I don't want to get, blasted here. But
yeah, God forbid.
Yeah.
God forbid this podcast has the kind of reach to hit a mafia guy who feels the need to retaliate.
I have an Italian last name, so maybe they're looking up possible guys they can extort. Anyway, so Chauncey Billups, I was just read about it today. They call him a face. Mm-hmm. He's the face.
Okay.
So basically, they use a guy who's credible, who's got a real job. He's not some scumbag. Hey, guys, we got an NBA coach.
Chauncey Billups.
We got an NBA coach.
You think this game's crooked? We got Chauncey Billups.
We got
here.
an NBA coach. And apparently, there's like 30 other guys that were former NBA coaches, former NBA players, and personnel. These underground poker games are going around all across America. It's like 30 of them or something like that. But the one in New York was big, and Chauncey Billups was a part of it in order to rig them.
Yes.
And do you know what they were using, the tech?
No.
X-ray technology.
No.
To see what the dealer was having on the card.
No.
Glasses.
They had a guy with like big meta glasses or something?
They had a guy with meta type glasses that was peeking over at other people's cards and then and then showing other people with glasses at the game.
This is some sitcom
cameras
shit.
And like hidden cameras. The X-ray one was crazy. That special X-ray technology to look to see what the dealer had. Mm-hmm. And they were just like, or other players, sorry. So they're rigging the games. So basically the mafia is like, listen, you want to come play poker, some legal poker, different stakes, whatever. You don't have to go all the way to Vegas. You can go right here. You don't go to Atlantic City, go right here. And they go and like, hey, is this legit? Yeah, we got
Chauncey Billups is here. We got a finals MVP over here.
And he's gonna be like, you think this guy's gonna risk his reputation, his fucking name, his legacy to gamble with you, Mooks, if it wasn't a decent game? I guess you're right. And then boom. And he's already been let go on bail, but he's already. And the Portland Trail Blazers are like, yeah, we got Tiago Splitter who's going to be coaching the game now, which is.
Did the NBA season just start too?
Just start.
Damn.
Shout out to Cash for the timing.
Yeah,
Cash, you couldn't wait for preseason.
And almost now, if I put on my tinfoil hat here. Did Cash wait until just the right time so he could cash in on some bets?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting, Cash.
Or maybe
right before lineups come out.
But they say the FBI was working on this since 2019.
Sure, and he waited until right after the game started so he could place a couple of bets right before all this happens.
Cash's boss, he's a showman. He's a TV guy.
He's a children's book guy primarily.
Who?
Cash.
No, I was saying his boss.
Oh, right,
Donald
his TV
Trump.
guy,
He's
yeah,
like, he's like, hey man, let's milk this. And all the eyes are on the NBA right now. Don't do it in the preseason. Don't do it in the summer league.
No,
do this now.
nobody cares.
Let him call a couple plays and then he yank him from his Portland home.
Yeah, and there were also because there were like Terry Rozier was caught.
Terry Rozier was caught. He was seized or arrested, at his Orlando hotel because they're part of the Miami Heat playing the Orlando Magic, I think, or one of the what team is playing. He was prop betting. Mm-hmm. He was skimming,
and giving him insider information, and
yeah,
that's wild. I mean that and the stuff with Emmanuel Clase and the other guy on the Guardians. It's like. I think there's probably a lot of guys.
And not your buddy, but is he from DC, Washington? Michael Porter Jr.?
Yeah.
Is he a
Seattle guy?
Is he a Seattle
went to
guy?
high school with my cousin.
So his brother got banned, right?
Yeah, that's right. He got
for the same thing, for prop betting.
Deontay Porter?
Yeah. So he was a Raptor, and he was like, I think what happened was, there was prop bets for he would score less than 5 a game, and then he'd be like, "Oh, I scored 4, my knee."
Oh, owie!
And then he'd be out. Here's what I think was happening with the prop betting is that some of these guys, regardless of where regardless of who they are from, everyone's got buddies that don't got NBA money, and from their neighborhoods, from their schools. Some of them are from their old college teams. Like, yo, let me just put down $100K. I got a house to pay for. Me and my wife just have a kid. Just let me put down $100K.
Let me cash in.
Let me put down $100K that you score less than 10. And just don't score.
And just don't score. It's really hard to score 10. Just don't.
Just don't score 10. Like, all right. I'm sure that's a lot of it.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of it. And I'm sure from their standpoint, this is a victimless crime. I'm not costing my team a win. I'm just scoring 8 opposed to 10. Yeah.
Yeah, like the baseball ones where it was just like he'll throw a ball the first pitch of an inning. It's like, yeah, whatever.
That's a prop bet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That was what the bet was.
How do these players stay honest, dude? It's so tempting.
It's got to be so tempting.
Prop betting is so tempting. It's like, and you could prop bet on anything. Like, I don't know, how many how many walks is it? Like, if you just walk before the 5th inning, and if you walk 4 guys, you can just fucking, before you get pulled or whatever. And that's why the Pete Rose thing, what's your thoughts on the Pete? Should he be in the Hall of Fame? Yeah. He claims to never have bet against his own team.
Yeah, who cares? I don't care. What's the Hall of Fame? He was one of the best guys to ever play baseball. Put him in the Hall of Fame. I don't care.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Even if he admitted, I gambled on games and I fixed games, put him in.
As a coach, though, not as a player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had more hits than anybody else. Put him in.
All right.
I think all the steroid guys should be in.
I love steroids.
Yeah, there was an era where everyone was doing it, and a lot of people got caught, and a lot of people didn't. And I don't think it's fair that we're just excluding some of them because they got caught.
Yeah, I guess when I think about roid heads, they really are the OG trans men because they're transitioning to better men.
That's quite a take.
They're like the OG trans men. They're like, hey, technically a guy does a heavy roids is kind of trans.
They were doing gender affirming care.
They were. When you think about it, it's
They were taking testosterone.
I'm a smaller man, and I want to be a bigger man,
yeah,
or more of a man.
I don't feel like enough of a man. I need to affirm my gender through the cream and the clear. And once I can hit 75 home runs, then I'll be a man.
Mr. Balco, make me a better man.
Make me a better man, Mr. Balco.
I know that sounds like it's a joke, but it is kind of odd, the hypocrisy of guys who are roidhead guys being like, well, you can't be a man. Well, you're trying to be a bigger one.
Yeah, you're just trying to be a bigger dude.
Anything with any kind of like...
Yeah, well, you don't what's the word? Identify with the body that you're in. You think it should be bigger and stronger.
There we go.
Interesting.
This is the bro ally talk you've been wanting, ladies. Yes. Don't you see? We're pointing out the hypocrisy in the male psyche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're woke.
Yeah. Everyone hates women, but everyone wants to fuck them.
Oh, interesting.
It's funny how that works.
Has anyone noted that before?
Oh, okay. Yeah. It just... was there ever temptations for you to do any kind of drugs in college?
Not at my level. No.
But even in high school, you want to get drafted. I'm sure there was guys.
Now that I did find some stuff in a college roommate's mini fridge.
Like just
vials that he was like, those aren't mine, those are somebody else's.
What do they call them in the roid world? Units or what do they call them?
Cycles?
There's another one. Cycle. Yeah, maybe cycles.
Yeah, you do like a cycle of Winstrol.
Yeah. There. Ooh.
See, I know some lingo.
You never had
but I think it was HGH. I think my roommate had HGH in his fridge.
Really?
He's also, that guy is now like a bodybuilder and he's so fucking jacked, and I'm sure he's on steroids.
So let me ask you a question. If you're a guy who does a lot of roids and you're jacked, your testicles get smaller? Is that the case?
I wouldn't know, but that's what I've heard.
So what's the point?
Seems worth it.
But what's the point?
What do I need big balls for?
No, or balls. Don't they shrivel up to the point where like...
Who cares? I don't need them.
Yeah, but what if you... Well, I guess you're
What do
right.
I need them for?
They only get in the way.
If you told me I could take a little pill and I would be just 245 pounds of rippled steel, but my balls would disappear, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah. I guess you're right. My dog's happy. He doesn't have balls.
Yeah, he's fine.
Should we get rid of our balls?
I think we should get rid of our balls.
All right, you first.
Let me get on YouTube and look up some ball removal.
Yeah, I'll look up a ball removal video on YouTube. I'll do it on you, and if it's not good, then we'll just
I'll be the guinea pig.
Yeah, no, you first.
Yeah,
you go first by all means. Bigger men first. I knew guys that was doing cycles, and he was insane.
Was he doing?
He was
hockey?
a comic. He was a comic.
What?
Comedian doing cycles is wild.
That is wild.
Just like doing crowd. We're like, where are you from, motherfucker?
I'm trying to get in a Marvel movie. It worked for Kumail.
He's just like, I think he was like a littler dude. He was like shorter than me, and the compensation of fucking just getting jacked and roided.
Did he get fucking?
Yeah.
Did it work? Was he ripped?
He was kind of like ripped for his height, I guess.
That sucks.
I know.
That sucks because it doesn't matter how strong you get if you're like 5'6".
I know.
You're still just like, yeah, he's pretty big for a 5'6" guy.
I just think when you're under 5'8", if you're doing roids, you can't get too ripped because you're just like a ripped potato.
Yeah.
Like you're small and ripped. It's not really. If you're wide and small, like bro, you want to be like a soccer player. You want to be cut.
Yeah, you're focused on the wrong stuff. You need a personality.
Yeah, I don't think they should give creatine to anybody under the height of 5'8". If you're like, can I get some creatine? And you're 5'8". They're like, no, this is for big boys.
Here's a Bell Hooks book. Learn empathy or something.
Yeah, learn about yourself. Here's a phone. Call your mother. Call your dad.
Call your dad. just forgive him for not being the dad you wanted and accept him for being the dad he is.
That's what they should do at GNC. If you're like, can I have some androstenedione? Can I have some creatine? And if he's under 6 foot, like, here's a phone. Call your father. Call your father. Call your dad. Call your first coach. Actually, don't call your pastor.
Sure, if that's what you're into.
Call your priest. What did he do? But anyway, yeah, I've never taken a supplement ever.
Never taken a supplement. I've taken some. I took a little dance with creatine.
Oh, okay.
But even in high school, like nobody.
But doesn't creatine?
I was in when I was in high school and college. People were. I feel like culturally, people were just starting to figure out that like you can lift, like anybody can just kind of lift weights and get bigger and stronger.
Right.
So like when I was in high school, nobody on the baseball team was like working out like that.
Right.
And then in college, even like my first 3 years of college, there wasn't like a weightlifting program. It wasn't until we got a new coach my senior year, and he was like, "Everybody lift weights, please."
Right. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid and I was like on my junior basketball team. Like I was playing basketball. I was such a bench rider on the team, basically as a glorified mascot. And all the white boys were doughy. All the black kids were ripped. None of them worked out.
Yeah.
No one works out.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and we all thought, we're like, I guess this is it. I'm like, yeah, but you could also work out and they could also stop. And it all depends on how your hormones figure it out. But I will say I had a buddy. My first job ever was at a gym working behind the counter.
No shit.
So my buddy got me a job at this gym in my old neighborhood back home, and the guys running it were so crooked.
Really?
And just such, like, it was one of those places where, like, people went to work the next day, like, oh, it's boarded up, it's closed. Just one of those places.
Yeah.
We're just like, so I got a job, and my buddies was like, you can work behind the counter. Dude, I was selling supplements. I knew nothing about it. Like, truly nothing. Guys were like, hey, what does this do? I'm like, oh, it gives you more energy and it gets you more cut. Like, all right. I'm like, this guy could have fucking had a heart attack.
Yeah.
I had
And
no
God,
clue.
and there's no regulation. I mean, we just learned there's lead in all the protein shakes.
Yeah,
So who knows what was in them in 2003 or whatever?
I was giving out androstenedione. Like it was
You
like.
used to be able to buy steroids at GNC.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I was giving out androstenedione when I was working at a gym. I was 18 years old, maybe 17, giving it to guys, not knowing how to even spell it, let alone what's in it.
And being like, and if it doesn't work, just double it.
Yeah, just
double
double
it.
it. Just double it.
Buy more.
Cut out your cardio. Do this before the workout. You're fine.
Yeah, just make sure you smoke cigarettes after you take this.
And I want to preface this. I was selling this stuff, and I was not ripped.
No, you were, I'm guessing, 130 pounds.
I was 130 pounds, 5'7", and I was behind the counter being like, "Hey, why don't you grab this? It works. It
Worked
works
for me.
Yeah.
How do you think I got so huge?
And so I was selling, and the guys were just like, "Oh, okay." And I was not getting paid at all.
You weren't getting paid?
I was like, checks were bouncing.
That sucks.
So the guys running the gym were just complete crooked dudes. And then one day I had a check and it was being held by the bank. And I was like, man, 2 checks bounced. What the fuck? And then it was like, oh, okay, well, here. Sorry, I must have a different account. And he wrote me a check. I'm like, okay.
Oh, cool. Another check? Give me cash at that point.
I'm 17.
Yeah.
I'm a kid, right? I'm just happy. It's one of my first jobs.
Yeah.
So then the other owner, who's kind of like a silent partner, was there, and he was just kind of like in the office. I knock on the door, and I was like, "Hey, one of my checks bounced." He's like, "Oh, yeah. How much did they owe you?" I'm like, $500, and it was for like 2 weeks' work or whatever. He's like, "Okay." Literally opens the till, comes back in, and just breaks me off $500.
Yeah.
And like, sick, but I didn't tell him. So then I had that check that was still didn't. I was like, it's gonna bounce. I might as well be me proactive and get the money.
Yeah.
Then the check cleared.
Oh, so you got double paid?
And then the whole gym
Closed because of you.
yeah, right.
They were like, we're $500 short of making rent.
Where is it? It's in the till. And then they just closed down. My buddy was like, hey, don't bother going to work. It's closed. Like, what do you mean closed? Like, it's boarded up. They just can't.
You never even heard from them again?
And then think about all the people that gave them their memberships and shit.
Yeah, that sucks.
So then I was just like, made a G.
Yeah. What's up with that? Do you think kids these days? Because I also had a job. My first job was a job that never paid me, and I wonder if kids are still going through that. Worked for a batting cage. He told me, he was like, "I need people to help. I'm not going to be able to pay you right now, but like at some point it'll be a job. But for now, you can just use the batting cages anytime you want." I got paid in swings.
You got paid in swings.
That job got me varsity, baby.
Why don't you keep your head down, your mouth closed? Like literally? Yeah. No, keep your head down, watch the ball go on the plane, and then you want to. My actual first ever job was handing out flyers for a strip club.
No way.
The House of Lancaster on the Queensway.
Still
Shout
there?
out
Still there?
I don't know. I hope the mafia is still
Let's do a
involved.
pilgrimage.
Yeah, we should. First time.
Our first live show will be at the House of Lancaster.
The first naked woman I ever saw, like when I was 17. Yeah, of course. I think there was
They're not. Were they even allowed to hire a 17-year-old?
No, bro.
Of course not.
So
How did you get this job?
my buddy Lauren, his brother.
Michaels?
No, I got a job for you.
Your audition was pretty good, but
pretty good.
you're not ready.
Yes, Joe Piscopo once did this job. Joe Piscopo, what a pull. He actually wasn't hired by Lauren Michaels, Joe Piscopo.
That was when Lauren wasn't on the show.
He wasn't there, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the Saturday Night Dead. Anyway.
Get him.
Yeah. Anyway, so... Eddie Murphy wasn't a Lauren Michaels hire.
I did not know that.
It was the other guy, Bill Engvall or whatever. Not Big
Bill
Man.
Engvall?
No.
Here's your sign. It says you're on SNL.
No, Embersol?
Dick Ebersol.
Dick Ebersol, yeah.
Played by Cooper Hoffman in that movie.
Yeah, he
very good movie.
hired Eddie Murphy at 18. Huh. Yeah. Anyway, so my buddy's brother's buddy was a DJ at a strip club.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a good buddy's brother's buddy to have.
Now, my buddy was about my height, but his brother had a growth spurt and was 6'2", could dunk. White boy that could dunk in the 90s, bro,
yeah,
was
dude.
incredible.
He was the coolest fucking guy around.
Dude, if you knew a white guy that could dunk in the 90s, that guy was the king.
He's the king.
I was like, oh my God.
Shout out to Lee Swanson.
Shout
Guy
out
from my high school who could dunk.
Shout out to Lee Sakari. He could dunk.
Wait, they were both named Lee?
No, well, Lauren and Lee.
Oh, Lee could dunk?
Lee could dunk.
I also knew a Lee who could dunk. What the fuck? Name your white boys Lee. They
yeah.
might be able to dunk.
Yeah, Lee Harvey Oswald.
He could dunk.
He dunked on the president.
He dunked on the president hard.
I'm sorry, Mr. JFK.
Yeah, sorry.
But you got dunked on.
You got
from a suppository.
You got posterized.
Whoa, no.
You got Zaprudered.
Dude, Lee Harvey Oswald dunked on you from a books depository. Boom. Who's a patsy now? But anyway, I don't need to blur out their names. It's fine. No. But anyway, so he got me a job. And he's like, listen, so I need you to hand out flyers to strip club. I go, where? You got to go down to the Sky Dome.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, you put them on all the cars in the parking lot because people after the game, a lot of drunk guys, get their buddy D, who's he's a designated driver, is like, let's go to the Rippers.
Yeah, okay.
So you get them where they're drunk.
Yeah.
And there's 50,000 of them.
That does explain. Most of the strip clubs in Seattle are right next to the stadiums.
Yeah. So he's like, okay. So we get our flyers. We take, so by the way, so when I get the flyers, me and my buddy, we take a bus, 40 minutes, get there, sit in the lobby of the strip club. You know, I'm just sitting there being like, all right. And the door opens, the swinging door opens. And I look over, just a woman with the most massive honkers I've seen. And listen, at that point, all I've ever seen is in magazines, or if I'm lucky, go to the back of Jane's convenience store in the porno section and just look at the boxes, right? And then look at some boxes. You know, so, hey, Jane, here's 5. Let me sneak back there and look at the boxes. But anyway, so I took the doors. I was like, wow. Just like, I was like, I'm 17.
Yeah, that's the dream. At 17, you couldn't ask for more.
Lost my virginity at 20, not even close to losing.
Yeah, and you're like, and I'm getting paid,
I'm getting barely paid.
You could have paid me in that. That could have been my payment right there.
So they gave us
just opening the door and let me see. I would have done all this work
so they gave
for
us
free.
each $100, which is a lot of money at the
That's
time.
a lot of money. How many hours?
Like all night. So anyway, so my buddy Lauren, God, I don't know where Lauren is. I think he's in jail, probably.
Shout out to Lauren.
Yeah, I think he's in jail. But we took the bus. We went down to the Sky Dome at the time. We got a stack of flyers, and we were being funny at times. We were just like handing out to families. We're just kids,
having fun.
Like here you go.
Good,
we
clean
gave it to like
fun.
a couple of nuns. They're like, oh, we thought, but we had to like really hand them. So we put them on the windshield of cars, and then it's getting late. It's like, fuck, man, this is a lot of cars. I'm like, we had a stack. So my buddy Lauren just grabs them and goes, fuck it, puts it all in the trash. I'm like, really? I'm like, yeah, who cares? So then we went down to, so we see this guy who's busking. He's like playing drums or whatever. And we're like, we're just kind of like, he's like, you boys want to go to the game? I'm like, what do you mean? I've got some tickets to the game. You want to go? I'm like, it was like the 7th inning. And we're like, but the game's almost over. No, you gotta, like, okay. Like, how much? I go, how much you got? I go, I don't know. We got $10. Yeah, put it in the bucket. I'm like, okay. So then my buddy Lauren, of course, he throws a whole bunch of change in there, and he goes, thanks. Canada, a lot of change.
Yeah.
It was pennies. He fucked the guy again.
Yeah.
Delinquent.
This guy, yeah.
My buddy was a complete delinquent.
Yeah.
By the way, my buddy was an absolute delinquent. He used to have a scam where he would steal clothes from the Gap.
And then return them?
And then return them and get a gift card and sell me the gift card for like $50. And my mom knew this and was like, great. My mom honestly thought it was a great idea.
It's a good idea. I mean,
like,
for you.
He steals. You didn't steal.
Yeah, you get clothes at a heavily discounted price.
And my mom was like, this is great.
How did your mom know him? You told her?
I was kind of like, she was like, where are you getting all these gift cards? I go, oh, Lauren, he steals, and then he just sells it to me. He's like, oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
And then, and at one point I was just like, are you going with him? Like, no, I wait outside, and then sometimes he would do it without me knowing.
Yeah.
I would just be like we walk out at a Gap, and he'd be like, and this is back OG Gap, made in the USA shit, the old box logo, and he'd just take off his jacket, and there'd be like a sweater underneath. Like, you stole? You're not supposed to steal when I'm around.
I'm here. I'm right here, brother.
Yeah, you could have told me to wait.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then we
Shout out to Lauren.
Shout out to Lauren. So we get to the we go.
He's
to
in the Trump administration now.
Yeah, he's in Canada. No, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we go to the Rogers Center. We snuck right down the first base line, watched the rest of the game. It was fucking sick. Then we went back, and then my buddy's brother called him and was like, "Hey, a lot of people showed up after the game. Good work." I'm like, nice.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. So that's my first job.
Did you ever? That was just a one-time thing.
We did it. We did it twice,
Then
both times throughout the Flyers.
Everyone I've ever known who had a job like that, they like immediately were like, "Fuck this,
dude." I just want to say, if you're hiring a human being to paper for you, it's not happening.
Do it yourself or assume it's not getting done.
They are not.
They're not doing it.
They're not handing out flyers unless they're incognito in a costume. Maybe. If you're just dressed up as a mascot handing out flyers, maybe.
But yeah, no, they're throwing those away.
Yeah,
immediately.
That was like one of my first and second jobs.
Pretty good.
Strip club, and working for a shady gym.
I'd love to get a job at a shady gym.
But yeah, and my buddy, I think it's funny. Like back to the gambling thing. Why do you have to have an underground? Why not just go to Vegas or Atlantic City? That's what I don't get. Is it not? It's poker. It's not better odds.
Yeah, I don't know. Were they playing? I don't know.
You're playing poker. You're not playing blackjack.
I don't. Maybe they're banned from the casinos. I don't know.
Now maybe.
Maybe it's a bunch of guys who can't go to casinos.
Or maybe it's guys that maybe the mafia gives it credit in the.
Yeah, I don't know.
No. But anyway, Cash, you're doing a great job.
Doing great.
Thank you.
Great work.
Thank you. You know what you need, Cash? You know they need to hire you to find the guys who robbed the Louvre.
That's where I was going to say. That's where Lauren probably was.
Yeah. You need Cash. You need to be.
We need Cash. Send him to France.
Send him to France. Have you read about that?
Oh yeah.
You must have been.
I'm all over that.
So what was the basic plan? I heard it was like 5 or 6 minutes. They just
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
So they drive up in one of these cars that has like a retractable ladder. They drive up
like a fire
broad
truck,
daylight,
like a fire truck almost.
Kind of, but they're used for like getting stuff in and out of apartments and stuff. They're like pretty common from what I understand.
Right.
But they just drive one up. They put the ladder
AT&T
up.
has them. No, they have like the lift,
like the picker. Yeah. But no, this is just like a ladder that goes up.
Right.
Ladder goes up. They go in. They like grind through some locks. Go through the windows. Again, the museum is open. There are people there.
9 a.m. I heard.
Yeah. And then they just smash and grab. 7 minutes, they're out with a bunch of France's crown jewels. They go back down to the street. There's scooters waiting. They take off on scooters.
You know what? I just want to say, if you're going to do a heist, you need scooters.
You need scooters.
If you're not scooting on a scooter when you have jewels or valuables, you're not really a heist guy.
Frankly, if you want to get away with the crime, you better have a scooter. Ask Tyler Robinson.
Yeah.
Ask Luigi, my man, a bike's not going to cut it. You needed a scooter.
No. You know, if there's cobblestone streets and you're weaving between people and cafes and bakeries,
you're going to want a scooter.
Need a scooter.
Maybe a Mini Cooper. Maybe.
But even then.
No,
No, you need.
You're gonna have to be
scoots.
pretty good with a stick shift.
Yeah, I don't listen. You need the scoots.
You
I
need
mean,
the scoots.
if I was in a heist, the first thing I'd say, okay, number one, are we all dressed in black? Okay, good. Number two, do we have scooters?
Scooters.
No scooters.
No scooters. I'm out. I'm out.
Oh, unmarked black cars. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh, what am I, a hack? Give me a scooter.
Give me a scooter or I walk. And when I say I walk, I mean I leave, not I'm walking on the job. I'm scooting.
Yes, I'm gonna jump on the back of one and hold a guy for dear life. I'm holding jewels. Honestly, if I'm not grabbing a guy's back behind a scooter, I'm not
involved. Yeah. That's not.
It's funny. Like you watch these, it's so Ocean's 11.
It's so
classic.
It's also like, what do you do with them now?
Here's what I think happens. I think they're gonna get it all cut up.
You think so? But I think I mean, maybe, but I feel like they're more valuable as, these ancient French not ancient, but like old French artifacts.
Some to go back to Napoleon days, dude. Napoleon's wife.
That's what I'm saying. So like, how much could the diamonds possibly be worth, especially now that we can make diamonds?
Well, then again, if you think about it, let's just say they have, apparently the number one, the crown fell off. One of the crowns dropped.
They dropped a couple of things on their way out. Yeah,
and they got away with some brooches, some necklaces. I can't believe this all happened in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. They knew exactly what they wanted.
You know what I blame? I think I blame Governor Gavin Newsom.
I think Newsom's probably at fault. Well,
because
have we considered DEI as maybe at fault?
Well, maybe, but I say because Mr. Newsom, you're kind of. And hey, Mr. Newsom, I think you're doing a great job, but you know all the smash and grabs that are happening under $500 and people allowing it to happen.
Oh
and then
my God, you're so right,
and
Eddie.
People in France are like, oh my God, America knows how they're doing. Let's do it.
No, I think even more sinister. I think they cut their teeth at Walmarts in America. That's how they started. They smashed and grabbed. They were just running into Walmarts, grabbing TVs, and they were like, what are we... Why are we such small potatoes?
So the guys at the Louvre are like, okay, we want to smash and grab all the artifacts from the Louvre. Like, okay, we have to go to San Francisco first. We're going to take a bunch of deodorant and razor blades from a CVS. Excuse me? This is where you cut your teeth.
This is how you get started.
You go to San Francisco.
Have you seen Karate Kid? Do you wax on, wax off, or not?
We got to go where they do it the best. San Francisco.
San Francisco.
We go to a CVS, to a Walgreens, smash, Tide Pods.
Yes. And it's just training because they will not stop you.
Foot Lockers.
America's liberal cities are lawless.
Go to Foot Locker. Smash. Air Force One.
Air Force One.
They cut their teeth in San Francisco.
Yep.
I want to be a bank robber. Okay, first we have to go right to Oakland, California.
Walgreens.
To CVS.
You want to rob banks? Meet me at Walgreens.
Go to CVS. Smash. Baby formula.
Insane.
I will say, when it comes to smash and grabs, we watch this from America and we're like, we've been on that, bro.
Yeah.
We've been on that. We don't go for diamonds. We go for laundry detergent.
Mm-hmm. Stuff we need.
Yeah, deodorant.
What are you going to do with a brooch?
Yeah.
Marie Antoinette's brooch or whatever. Get real.
In America, we steal razor blades. Mm-hmm. Okay, Tide Pods.
Sing it. Hair dye.
Hair dye. All right. Mouthwash with alcohol in it.
Oh, yeah, we're taking that.
Yeah. In America, we steal stuff we need every day, not diamonds like you hoity-toity, highfalutin bourgeoisie. In America, we steal stuff for everyday men.
Yeah. It's real lunch pail. We've got a real lunch pail approach to crime. Clocking in, clocking out.
Now, one could say from a different country, the reason why this happens is because everyone has no money and people are doing what they absolutely have to do in order to support themselves, because a lot of this stuff is just day-to-day stuff that they're probably selling in the underground market so other people can have it. But to that I say, I don't know, man. We're not flashy like that.
No, we're just not.
America's not flashy.
We're humble.
Yeah, we're humble thieves. Humble thieves.
Could have been the name of the podcast.
So... are there any leads? Nothing?
Nothing that I've seen so far.
It's just kind of, that apparently the Mona Lisa was obviously in the Louvre.
Yeah. which was also famously stolen.
Yeah, I think it was gone for like months, and
Like 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
And
I just read about it. Yeah, before I came over. Yeah,
and who got it?
It was an employee of the Louvre stole it, and then he got caught trying to sell it in Italy 2 years later.
Trying to sell it to who?
I mean, probably to like federal agents. You know.
Wow, 2 years. Is that why? And was it apparently back then wasn't as big as it is now?
No, that's part of why it's such a big deal, from what I understand.
Right. Oh, the one that got away.
The one that got away.
Mm-hmm. That's how you get a man to chase.
Yeah, wait,
you.
we should get kidnapped.
You first.
Okay.
And then I'll find you.
Speaking of kidnapping, you ever seen the movie Alpha Dog?
Alpha Dog. No.
It's Justin Timberlake, Emile Hirsch, Anton Yelchin, Bruce Willis.
Wait a second. Wasn't Justin Timberlake?
He's like a bad guy in it, sort of.
Is he kind of like shaved head, kind of like
tattoos? Yeah.
He's got like a black accent going on. Like what?
Probably, almost certainly.
Let's do it, y'all.
Yes, I think so. I haven't actually seen it.
Justin Timberlake.
I haven't seen it, but Maddie has, and the plot is that some like kind of rough and tough guys do some sort of crime, and a kid witnesses it, so they kidnap him, and then they just like, he's a good hang, so they just like hang out with him for a weekend, and they're like, this guy rules, and then like the boss is like, no, you have to kill him, and so they have to kill him. That's the movie. But Maddie and I were in Palm Springs the last couple days, and we were in the room. The room next to us had a little plaque that said, "This is where they filmed Alpha Dog."
Come on.
And we watched the trailer, and we were like, "That's the pool. That's the holy shit."
Palm Springs, you're better than that. You had the Rat Pack there.
No, they're not better than that.
Palm Springs. Unless it's some hotel that's just grabbing at straws, being like, "We need a plaque. Who shot something here?"
Why not? That's cool.
Yes. But there must be bigger stars have stayed
That have been at the hotel that I can afford? Seems unlikely, my man.
I'm sorry, yeah. I didn't mean to.
Shout out to the Caliente Tropics Hotel. It was actually really sick.
Caliente?
Caliente.
How was it?
It was amazing.
Caliente means hot.
Yeah.
The hot
tropics.
The hot tropic. Okay.
Huh.
How's the pool?
Incredible. Huge, and a bar at the pool, and we were the only ones in the pool the whole time.
Now, why did you guys go?
Why not?
I don't need my wife listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
You guys just doing things not for any reason?
We thought Maddie was going to get a job that was going to be like Tuesdays through Thursdays. And so we were like, this is maybe the last time we can just like go Tuesday through Thursday to go do something. Plus, we had committed to buying these World Series tickets. And so once, we had that money freed up, it was like, let's go have fun.
Interesting. You're a good guy. My wife, on her birthday, I performed for 12 people at Bar Lubitsch, and she was out with her friends, and then woke up the next day with 102-degree fever. So,
wait, when was her birthday? Wednesday?
Yesterday. Yeah,
yesterday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. She's passed out. Hope she's alive. The rent's due.
You need her.
I need her bad.
That or we need you to tell all your friends to listen to this podcast.
Well, that GoFundMe is going to be coming out quick. No,
brutal.
I love my wife. I love her to death. To death.
Okay,
whatever.
Well, don't put that on record.
Whoa.
You love her to life. A long, happy life.
I could always go back to selling, to like handing out flyers.
You could. Yeah, they still hiring out there? Hit up Lauren. He'll have some kind of work for you.
I'm sure there's strip clubs in America that would be good that we can handle. Wait, how does strip clubs work here? Is there no bottoms?
I don't know. The only one I've been to is Jumbo's, which is kind of not like it's like a feminist strip club. Did I tell you my friend saw George R.R. Martin at the Jumbo's Clown Room?
Giorgio Armani?
George R.R. Martin.
I thought Giorgio Armani?
Giorgio Armani was at the Jumbo's
wild.
Clown Room.
I've been there twice. And I was like, oh, this is kind of like a hipster's fucking strip club.
Yeah.
And are they nude there?
They're topless, but I think they might even have pasties on.
Pasties.
Yeah, I think it's sort of no nudity, but it's, In
America, in LA, there's no bottoms. You can go no tops. No tops, you have to have a bottom on.
Depends. I mean, in Portland, I saw some wild stuff in Portland.
Montreal's the wildest.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's not a competition. I'm just saying.
Yes, it is.
I saw some wild stuff in Portland.
What's the wildest thing you've seen in Portland?
Dude, like, full insertion of like a giant dildo.
Oh.
What did you think I was gonna say?
I thought you fucking a fucking strip club full insertion of my cock. I was like, oh my god, buddy. Well, it wasn't. I think it wasn't really a strip club. It was just me having a sex with some girl on the road. But she says she's been there.
Yep. She was a stripper, I think.
Full insertion of a dildo.
Yeah.
And then when it takes it out and like holds it like.
Well, it was like a double-sided. There were.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, they were.
So it's kind of like a Lady in the Tramp situation.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, sounded just like it.
Kind of meet in the middle.
You could hear it through the whole club. It was huge. It was crazy.
Yeah. I once again, I had a friend that was a DJ at a strip club. I don't know what it is about me. I had the most nefarious friends, but I'm a clean cut guy.
Yeah, you keep your hands clean.
Clean. And I had my buddy in Vancouver was a strip club DJ, and I used to crash on his couch. You ever crash on a buddy's couch that is a party guy?
Not to this degree. I think you've told me a little bit about this.
Like I'd be like, hey, I need a place to crash. Well, I'm here for doing shows for the week. And he's like, yeah, just crash my couch. Great. But then he would work till 3 a.m, come home with a girl or a friend, and they'll be like, hey, wake up. I'm like,
wake up, we're doing coke.
Exactly. And I'm like, cool. Like, just like my bed. I'm like, your bed is fucking disgusting.
That's so much grosser than the couch, my man.
Yeah, there's like a pizza box over there. There's fucking, God knows, a condom wrapper everywhere. But the things you do as a young comic to like save money. But anyway, he was a strip club DJ. So there were times I'm like, hey, I'm done my show. He's like, well, yeah.
Come down to the club.
I'm done at 12. Just come by. So I'd be hanging out at a strip club waiting for my buddy to be done with work.
Yeah.
And there's like, some of the saddest dudes. I think I've talked about this before, but some of the saddest guys. But I don't know why did I bring this up. Oh, I think worse than that was just, it's one thing to be a strip club when it's like people like going crazy, whatever, but it's when it's sad is like, ooh, man, this 3 dudes.
A sad strip club is bad. And because in Seattle, you turn 18 and you and your friends are like, let's go to a strip club. All the strip clubs in Seattle are, they can't serve alcohol. They can't serve alcohol. I don't think you can be full nude. Like, they're bummers. They're clearly like sex trafficking fronts. It's not fun. What? And so for the longest time, I was like, strip clubs are bad. I don't know why anyone goes to them. And then I went to one in Portland and I was like, oh, this is a fun, this one's fun.
Yeah. I went to one in Canada, in Toronto, which was basically like a compound. It was so big. Me and my buddies like, we're gonna go. It was called Whiskey a Go-Go. We're gonna go. So we parked, and then some guy rolls up in a golf cart. Like, you guys need a ride to the front? And we're like, and he works for the strip club.
Inside the strip club?
No, like we parked.
Oh, you parked far away.
And they have a guy that roams around picking people up.
They hiring?
Actually, I'm sure they are.
I would be great at that job.
That's a sick job. You're just picking up creeps.
Yeah, just, hey, hop on. Hey, you.
Some guy's just like,
you there in the mesh shorts. I know where you're going. Get in.
I'm just, my buddy asked me to go pick up his phone. I'm just here. I'm supposed to be at my kid's soccer game.
Sure, whatever, dude. Get on.
And we went in, and it was like some porn star featuring, which is basically like kind of like being a comic when you think about it. It's like, oh, you saw me on a media form, which is pornography.
Yeah.
Now you want to see me live.
It's like watching Chris Kattan do stand-up.
Exactly.
It's like not actually his medium, but like,
Yes. Oh, dude, you're nailing it. It's exactly like Chris Kattan, former SNL member, Mr. Bubbles, whatever.
Mango.
Former Mango.
But also, yeah, Mr. Bubbles.
No, Mr. Bubbles was, I think that was Michael Jackson's monkey.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But he was also, because Mango was one guy, but then there was Mr. Peepers.
Mr. Peepers.
That's right.
Speaking of Michael Jackson's monkey Bubbles, the things he's seen, and he can't tell anybody.
And he doesn't fully understand.
He doesn't fully understand. I hope he's okay.
He's for sure dead by now.
Is he?
He's got
I thought chimps are like tortoises. They live a long time.
You might be right, but I don't think so.
Nah, you're probably
I'm guessing they don't live longer than 30 years.
Yeah, maybe. Imagine he killed himself. Just jumps off. Just He's just like, no, Bubbles, no. What has he seen? What has that dog seen? Sorry, that monkey seen. Or a chimp.
What does that monkey seen monkey do?
Anyway, that was wild because there was like, give it up for whatever. And then it's like, oh, I think I know what that is. And she'd be signing DVDs, posters, signing guys fucking, whatever. Women would be there signing her tits. And then it's funny, like, I just saw an ad. Speaking of which, I just saw like a guy targeted with an ad for Stormy Daniels coming to a comedy club that I've applied to. I've submitted to. And
cool. She's getting weekends.
Stand-up gigs.
She's getting weekends. Good. When did it when did stand-up become just sort of
It's the last resort.
the garbage bin of entertainment?
It's the last filter in the pool. It's where everything gets collected, and we go, okay. Oh, you're a reality star, and you got spit up by the business.
Yeah.
Come do a weekend.
Come to a weekend. People will buy tickets. They know your name. They'll buy you tickets.
Oh, you're on a reality show, and you got criminally indicted for some sort of a weird crime. Come do a weekend.
I can't wait in 10 to 15 years to see George Santos and Kash Patel at the Skyline Comedy Club.
Dude, George Santos, I'm telling you right now, let's make a bet. He's going to do a weekend somewhere in America. It's going to happen. He's going to be up there being like, I'm going to bring the dirt on Washington, D.C. Right here this weekend in Irvine, California.
Yeah, and he's going to sell twice as many tickets as we do that weekend.
He's going to just show up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's me, George Santos, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, giving you the dirt on Washington, D.C. Let me tell you how these cucks live. It's just going to be him doing a few jokes. Hi, I'm here. So they, I'm gay, and they took me to jail, and I was like, good, I'm gay. Anyway, we're doing Q&A.
Yeah, that's the stand-up portion. Now it's a Q&A.
It's gonna be just George Santos doing Q&A.
Yeah, if you want me to change your voicemail, I'll be the voice on your voicemail. Just let me know. It's $10.
I'll do a live cameo, and there's gonna be a meet and greet and hug. If you're hot,
yeah,
and it's gonna be guys. It's just gonna be QAnon fucking rejects me like, are the aliens real? Is Hillary Clinton a lizard? I'm like, okay, well, let me just. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna be.
It's gonna, no doubt, no doubt.
I know this sounds like parody, but he's already. The moment he got out of jail, he was like, I'm back on Cameo.
Is this true?
True.
Cool.
Guys, I'm back.
Cool, real cool country we've got here lately,
dude. We got to talk about the George Santos thing. When the president pardoned George Santos, and even George Santos learned through his other cellmates, being like, hey, man, you're free now. Like, what? Oh, my. I'm free. Good. And the reason the president said was like, I think it's unfair. It was they're criminalizing, they're weaponizing the justice system to give him a harsher sentence to prove to people that I think the president thinks is this. This is what I think, if I could play devil's advocate. The president thinks, if I free him, everyone who's loyal to me will know I got their back. That's why he did it.
Yes. And this one will be loyal to his capo, me.
Yes.
Whatever he ends up doing in the future, he will be loyal to me.
Because he wasn't that well liked.
Yeah.
Even his Republican counterparts were distancing themselves.
There's no one who's defending what he did.
No, I think what happened was he was like screwing lobbyists.
Yeah.
And wire transferring shit.
I don't exactly know but I also know he was just lying about everything.
Everything. Didn't he have like all these like stolen valor things? Like,
yeah.
Didn't he say like he was like in a war or something? I
don't recall that.
Didn't he say it was a 9/11 or something?
I think he said he did 9/11.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was the Pentagon guys.
Yeah. I was George Bush's
number one man on the Pentagon. I've always wanted to be in Washington. What can I say? But and the president freed him because I think 100% it's like, I want you to know that this guy, no one likes him. But he backed me. Do what I say, and you'll never go to jail. Which I thought, if you're a January 6th guy, I think it's like kind of obvious he was going to do that anyway. So then he's like, just act with it. Just as long as you're loyal, you can act with impunity, and I will fucking. Actually,
we should both tweet something nice about him right now, just in case.
Yeah.
Hey, Donnie.
Don.
We love you. We love everything you've ever done.
Everything.
And just remember this when I get indicted on gambling charges.
I just want to say everything we've done up until this point has just been us kind of luring in liberals.
Yeah, so that we could dunk on them.
Yeah, so now we're going to get all these liberal followers being like, you guys are doing great parody work. You guys are kind of a voice for a certain demographic in American men that don't talk like this on podcasts. And then we get them close and be like, you're a cuck.
Wink, wink, wink. Yeah, we were joking. Wink, wink, when we said all that nice stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. And hey, Mr. President, did you have a stroke? Maybe.
None of my business.
None of my business.
HIPAA. That's what I say.
Yeah, HIPAA.
What's up with his hand? HIPAA. That's what's up.
It's not my business to ask.
How come his ear doesn't look like it got shot? HIPAA.
Oh, is that an external catheter? HIPAA. Do you have a leg brace on because you possibly had a stroke, causing a main artery in your leg to cause a thing called drop step, which enables you to have proper stepping with your feet? HIPAA.
HIPAA. Yeah.
Just that, that's true, right?
No, I didn't know about that.
So apparently there's this doctor who is some guy on TikTok that is just, his whole MO is like, I worked in geriatric care. I'm a licensed practitioner. This is what's wrong. He had a stroke. He had this. He had that. And he explained how a lot of people that have had strokes, even a mild one, they can obviously, even if it's very minute, you can still recover. But what happens is a main artery becomes compromised, and they have a thing called drop step, where that's why you see a lot of old people fall because they have their leg goes limp, and it's like, which they claim that's what Joe Biden happened to Joe Biden sometimes when he was going upstairs. Because they call drop step. So in order to curve that, they put a brace on your leg to cause that's on your heel to make sure your feet stay flat. So you're walking like this. So that way you don't lose it. So as a result, there's been close-ups of the president's pants with the wind's blowing on Air Force One on the tarmac, and you can see the outline of a brace on the bottom of his feet. And apparently, they've reduced the steps to Air Force One because they're noticing Joe Biden was falling. We don't want our guy to fall. He fell once. Let's reduce the steps.
How do you reduce the steps? It's the same distance, right?
I think there's something where they can lower it. I think there's something with like an automatic. I don't know. They did something where like
they lowered the plane.
I think there's somewhere like they have like a platform and then he goes onto that instead of those big long red steps.
Yeah,
that's what I heard. Anyway,
they should build an elevator for him. Just a little elevator, gold plated. Come on, how cool would he look?
Why can't we just lift him with drones?
Let's lift him with drones. Like we'll do with his corpse after he dies, and they have the funeral procession. They'll just float him over.
Can you imagine? They did it for Charlie Kirk.
Oh my God, the fucking
the pyro, the theatrics, the pageantry. The pageantry.
The like bonanza. Yeah, the
Bonanza.
WWE
level pageantry.
It's going to be nuts. Honestly, I'd go. Just to see it.
Can I remind you? When I'm not wishing death on anybody, but the guy is an 80-year-old man, and if it were to happen in our lifetime, mark my words, me and my good friend here will be right there.
We'll be right there.
DC, selling merch.
Selling merch.
R.I.P. King.
Yeah, MAGA.
And you know what? We've done our due diligence. We've put in the time. Let's get paid.
Let's get paid.
Let's get paid.
Yes, MAGA. Veils.
Yes.
For the women. It's
that's you know what we should do. We should do progressive garb or something that's like goes against what they think. Like let's say like a MAGA hijab.
Oh, that's actually a really funny idea.
Yeah,
MAGA
like a rainbow,
hijab.
like a rainbow with his head on the end of it.
MAGA. I was gonna say cock ring, but that's not necessarily gay.
No,
you know what I mean? What's like a gay thing?
Butt plug?
MAGA butt plug.
MAGA
Again, that's not necessarily gay, but they would hate seeing it.
No.
MAGA. MAGA binders.
Yes. Or how about some MAGA assless chaps?
MAGA assless chaps. That's really good.
So let's really test okay. The message is right.
I like
but
yeah.
These are for gay men. Okay.
All right.
So we're still kind of still trolling, but we're still.
Yeah, we're trolling. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're trolling.
Making money.
Honestly, yeah, those would sell like gangbusters to a very specific, subsection of his audience.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
MAGA turbans.
MAGA turbans.
Well, at one point, we're kind of like making fun of the Indian.
Yeah,
people.
we'd have to be careful about how we make them and distribute them.
Here's the troll move: is that we sell shirts that say MAGA forever, whatever, but the tag says definitely made in China, not in America. That's how we get them.
They don't
so they
care.
Can't really be
they
proud.
don't fucking care. All that shit's made in China.
But they can't be proud.
They don't give a shit.
How about this? Okay. How about the shirt says, this is what you do. At the funeral, R.I.P. to our president, we say, MAGA forever. And the tag says, made by a trans woman.
Now that I like.
Made by an undocumented immigrant.
Made by undocumented trans immigrants. But we do have to hire. That's, I think, the trade-off. If we're going to do this, we got to hire a bunch of undocumented. Yes, because we're progressive.
Yes.
So we're going to get an army of undocumented trans seamstresses, whatever they identify as. It's fine. It's fine with us.
Yeah.
And they're gonna make so much Trump merch that it's gonna have a big tag on the inside that's like made by this person, and with the funds they're going to pay for hormone replacement therapy.
There you go. You know, American Apparel, the disgraced American Apparel, they used to have the name of the person that made their clothes in America. Maybe we can have like maybe a picture of the person. If you know what we can do. Imagine we did this. Imagine we gave them like MAGA shirts and the tag just like a lemon party image.
A QR code.
QR code.
That takes you to lemon party. Nah, this I like. That's a fun little joke.
Maybe that's the move. Maybe that's the move where it's just, like
mugs,
QR codes to like lemon party or just like
the ACLU donation page.
Yeah, or maybe an AOC speech.
Yeah. That's pretty
maybe
funny.
Maybe that's the
play.
Like, scan this if you're a true patriot. Great.
And
it's just fucking Mom Donnie eating rice with his hands.
When you were watching the baseball games, were you getting the commercials for the like 4 Patriots like survival prep kits?
No.
Oh, very strange commercials. Like 4patriots.com. It's like a full kit for if everything falls apart, like solar panels and stuff.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it was 4patriots.com,
right.
which is a weird sort of line to walk where you're like, yes, this is the best country in the world and you're a patriot, but like everything might fall apart. You're going to want to be ready for that.
Not in my will, and you should be prepared. We can run out of time. Any bits you're working on?
I do have I got a couple headline jokes and then a bit I'm working on that it's really in the early stages, but we're going to try it out. Headline jokes. A new study found that the average cost of a family health insurance plan rose to nearly $27,000 a year. Mm-hmm. But average cost of a gun still about $700. So my healthcare plan is if I get sick, my roommate's going to take me out back and shoot me.
Nice.
Toys R Us, after filing for bankruptcy in 2017, closing most of its stores, just announced that it's opening 30 stores nationwide in time for the holidays. I'm still holding out for Circuit City to come back. The White House revealed the list of donors for Trump's $300 million White House ballroom. It includes Google, Apple, Palantir, Meta, Lockheed Martin, Booz Hamilton, Gru, Dr. Evil, and the Hitler Estate.
The Hitler Estate?
Yes. Meta is reportedly laying off hundreds from its AI team. Who could have possibly seen this coming other than the guys who built robots to take our jobs?
Yeah.
A new study found that nearly 1 in 5 urinary tract infections can be linked to contaminated meat. Yeah, my fucking meat.
There you go. There you go. There he is.
All right.
I wonder where he was.
There he is.
Have you said there he is to anyone that walks into a room?
No, but that's fine. There he is. But I stole this from Mad Men, but when you take a drink of alcohol, you say, that's where you've been. It's fun every time.
Whenever I don't drink, but whenever I've been with Courtney, my wife, and I'll have a sip, and then I'll take a sip of alcohol, and I'm like, hello, old friend.
That's funny.
I got a problem.
Here's my, obviously, this is my bit, that I'm trying to figure out. Obviously, you know me, I live a sweaty lifestyle.
Sweaty?
Sweaty.
Okay.
I live a sweaty lifestyle. I'm always running around.
Sweating.
I'm sweating. I sweat a lot. So, I do think about fabric, and I've noticed that, I'm sure we all know about dry fit.
Of course.
It's always sold to us as moisture wicking. Moisture wicking. And I think this is a term that was invented to sell us these polyester fabrics. All it means is that the water does not, the fabric does not absorb your sweat, but it somehow, it lets the water go, but it keeps the stink. All of these clothes you cannot wash the stink out of. How about stink wicking? Can I get a stink wicking shirt?
Can I get a stink wick?
Gotta get a stink wick. That's all. That's as far as I got with that. But I've just been thinking about it a lot. Like, what is moisture? Why are you selling me moisture wicking? What does that mean?
Yeah, it does still smell.
Yeah, they smell so much worse than cotton that like absorbs all of it and then you wash it out.
Right.
Somehow the moisture wicking keeps the stink.
So how does it do
Moisture
that?
wicking stinks. Well, it's not a natural fiber, so you just don't absorb. It just doesn't absorb.
Right.
Because natural fibers are like porous.
So it stays dry, but it smells.
But it stinks somehow.
Yeah.
How's that possible?
Also, the word wicking. No one's ever used it outside of like
Candles.
wick. Oh yeah, wick.
Yeah. But other than that,
Huh. Wiccans.
Wiccans,
Witches.
witches. So, witchcraft?
Yeah, it
Is dry fit witchcraft?
Yeah, it's hard. I can't explain it.
That's all I,
and
yeah.
and in many ways, it is kind of evil.
Yeah, it is. And it is kind of like you made a deal with like a kind of a monkey paw wish. We're like, oh, I wish this wouldn't absorb the water.
So you want to be dry, huh?
Fine.
Never said you won't smell, though.
Oh, your shirt will stay dry, but it'll stink.
Maybe that's the joke, where it's kind of like, you could be like, yeah, would you ever have dry fit and it's moisture wicking, right? So basically what happens is you stay dry, but for some reason it still smells. Mm-hmm. I blame the wicking. Because it sounds like Wiccans. It sounds like it was an evil spell. It sounds like they said they're like, oh, you'll have a dry shirt.
Oh, yeah.
But it will smell.
Oh, the fit will be dry. The fit will be stinky.
Oh. Also, it almost sounds like a slur. Anyway.
Almost.
You know what I'm talking about back in the 90s? If a guy was acting a certain way, a white boy was acting a certain way.
Yeah.
He used to say that a lot. I always wanted that. Anyway, here's I think it's funny.
I'll try it. Wicking, yeah.
Wicking. I did this joke last night. I did well, working on it. I have a wife. She's very beautiful. She's very smart. It's very hard to maintain a relationship when you have a woman that you're very fond of, and it's very difficult day to day. How do I do this? It's hard to maintain a relationship with a beautiful person. And then I thought, wait a second. If it's this hard for me, it must be what? How do polygamists do this? One guy, 5 women, and then I figured it out. The reason why they're pulling this off is because everyone is ugly. I'm telling you, it's all about ugly. Because if you think about it, if it's a hot guy, he's like, "What am I doing with all these 5s?" And if it's hot women, like, "Why are we sharing this troll?" Everyone's got to be ugly. And if you're offended by how much I'm talking about ugly, then you should try polygamy. But it did well last night. It was like when I said ugly, I was like, yeah. But it is true. Polygamy is for the ugly.
Yes. Polygamy, and I'll say it, polyamory too.
Yeah, it's for the ugly.
It's for the uglies.
The uglies figured out how to really be happy.
I was trying to do a bit about how it was sort of similar for a while. I was trying to do a bit where it's like polyamory is kind of like a collective bargaining agreement.
Right.
It's like it's almost like they unionized. Like okay, you might not want to have sex with one of us, but what if you could have sex with all of us?
Yes. I agree. Like the uglies figured it out.
Yeah.
Which makes me think about more of a baseline sort of idea about this, or like a commonality here, is that I guess uglies are happier because if you find other uglies. If you just stay within your uglies, you're always going to be happy.
You're always going to be
It's
happy.
when you venture into the hots.
It's when you start trying, yeah.
It's when you venture into the hots. You're like, oh, what am I doing here? I'm not. Yeah, but if you just say, hey, listen, I'm an ugly. I got to be with other uglies. Then you're having a lot of sex and you're having a lot of partners.
Yeah,
They're all ugly.
They're all ugly. Hey, sound off in the comments if you're one of our ugly listeners. Let us know if that works for you.
Yeah, I like the uggos.
Do you self-identify as an ugly listener? Let us know.
Anyway, I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
The World Series this
good catch.
weekend. I know you're rooting for one team.
You know I am. Go Dodgers.
But there's a piece of that hell. Don't you want to see your buddy happy? Nah, you don't
I want to see the Dodgers win.
But if the Jays win, oh boy, you do not want to be around me. I kept it.
You did. Yeah, I was worried about how you would act today, and you kept it pretty
No. I'm respectful.
level-headed. And I appreciate that.
If the Jays win against the Dodgers, which is a Marvel fucking Justice League,
You're going to be the only one on the block lighting off fireworks.
I'm just gonna just fucking
How do you like it?
just fucking a bunch of Chicanos just chasing me down the street. I live here. New episode every single week. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.